Hey guys, and welcome to a new tutorial series. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add your own custom snap points to a Snap Building Pro add-on if you're using it through a mission file, or it's going to be, the whole tool is actually going to be an official release starting with DayZ epoch 1052, and so you won't need to add this to your mission files. You can keep the sizes short, and it's going to be also an optional choice for the snap building, which you need to enable in your init. Anyway, back to the tutorial part. So basically what you're going to need is your server, and you're going to need a local RPT log, which you can find its local C drive, users, your name, app data. If you don't see app data there, you can either go in view, options, change view, and show hidden files, or alternatively just backslash here and write in app data. Then go in local arma2oa, and that's your local RPT log. It's gonna have a different size. I've already cleared mine, but you're gonna have probably a bigger file. Let's just close this one. Won't need that anymore. In the next part, you're gonna need a tool to mark these snap points. So let me show you. The tool was developed by Aval. I just modified it so it can work in a multiplayer environment, because that's how I like to work. It's personal preference, because I also get Infostar tools to work with much easier. Right, so you go in Remix, GitHub. Are you kidding me? And you find a project called DayZ epoch interior. Right, go into custom, and these are the files you're gonna need. These are these FN self actions. They are a bit outdated. They are from 104.2, I believe. They do work with 105.1, but still, you might want to go into Aval's GitHub and get the new ones. Aval GitHub, DayZ epoch, SGF, DayZ code, compile, and FN self actions. There you go. You might want to grab the new one, and you will only need to add a bottom part from this file here, which is this one. Starts with item citrine in magazines, which just adds some actions so you can work with. So you'll need to download this file. You can just go in here and download this zip file. Right, just close that one for now. So in init file, you'll need to specify your custom compiles, of course. So right, these are the normal compiles, and these are the compiles you're overwriting. And in the compiles, you will need an extra line for the self actions. Now, of course, if you're using Snap Building Pro, you're gonna have much more lines here, especially if you follow the tutorial in a GitHub, which is normal. I am not using those since I have already integrated a snap tool into the game, so I don't need that. The tool is not part of a mission file anymore for me. It's part of the game now. So I only need to define a custom self actions, which is this file. At the bottom we have the tool enabled, okay, which links us to a make loot pass file in here. Alright, close that, and let's start up the server, and we'll go from there. Alright, we're in the game now, and since I'm using Infostar anti-hack, I might as well just give myself some protection here against zombies. They're a little bit of a nuisance while working. Right, now I'm gonna be adding snap points to saves today, right? So let's just build one first. Right, so to enable tool, you're gonna need to spawn yourself an item citrine. You can do it from here, magazines. Somewhere. There you go, that's the one. Or if you don't have Infesta anti-hack tools, just spawn yourself one and through a database. Right. So once we have that, we drop it in the ground and pick it up against. That kind of activates the menu here. And let's press N to get rid of the debug. And the first thing you need to do is you need to select the target. And you see on the right hand side there, it says vault storage locked. Is selected. There's also a second class name which is called vault storage open. So what we're gonna do is gonna set up another one just close by. And for the sake of it, I'm just gonna spawn another save for us for the later use. Right, there you go. And we're gonna unlock this one. It doesn't matter if it's locked or closed. I just want to show you how the config files work and all that kind of stuff. So if you select the target now, it says vault storage. If you select target now, it says vault storage locked. So they are actually different objects. So if you only do snap points for a locked object, you won't be able to snap stuff to a open save. However, we will only be making snap points for one save, and we will be inheriting snap points for the other save. Right. So let's see. We have selected vault storage locked. Where do we start? Let's start with sides. So the first thing is, as you've seen me building safes here. See, the safe is on the ground. That means the pivot is also on the ground, on the bottom of the safe. A safe is facing us, which means in in the X, Y, and Z axis, if you see the arrow here, this will be minus Y, or the second one. Like for example, if you open the chat here, we have 0, 0, 0, which is the pivot. So I am looking now at 0, minus 1, 0. This is front of the safe, or minus Y. This here is plus Y, so 0, 1, 0. This is x-axis, left side here, which is on the left, which is minus 1, 0, 0. And this is a plus axis, plus x-axis, sorry, which is 1, 0, 0. So minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. And if you raise this tool a bit, you can see this. You can scroll. You have tag pause, tag z pause, tag pile pause. So you're gonna only be using tag pause and tag pile pause. We raise it by 10 centimeters. You can also raise it by 1 centimeter. Let's raise it by 10. And let's lower it again a bit. Oh. And raise by. It doesn't matter, like exact positions doesn't matter, since we're gonna be reusing 0 points or pivot points or origin points. What we need is like an absolute point, like for example in here on top. Just go a little bit closer. Clear this freaking lane. Hold on, weather lord, clear. This tool is absolute blast. Right, why is it still raining? Now we have a point on top. We could go a little bit lower though. by 1 centimeter. That will ensure that the safe is built inside the safe. It's not a bad thing, but let's just go with personal preferences again. Right, for a z-axis, like personally, I like to use tag pile pose, which is the blue arrow. Yeah, so we have the top part, or a z positive z-axis marked now. It's in the right hand side. The safe is 1.23 or 1 meter and 23 centimeters high. We don't need to concern ourselves about the x part and the y part. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be using zeros here anyway, so it'll be centered. But we will be using 1.23 part, and we'll be removing 001 part because, you know, why the hell will you need that? There's no need for them. The next thing is we're gonna need to we'll be dividing 1.23 by half, which will mean just like the middle point of the safe, right? So which means which means we don't have to be precise here where the center is, because we'll be dividing the z-axis. So it can be just approximately. Get ourselves a weapon. Small macaron will do, so we can zoom in. There you go. And we only need to do one side as well. So we will go in a bit. Oh, there we go. So we're inside. Let's tag position. This is the red arrow. It's fine. As you can see, it is minus 36 centimeters to the left. Yeah. And we will also be marking deep behind, so we can snap saves, you know, bottoms to bottoms. Anyway, and we will be now what we're gonna do is we're gonna extract the positive y-axis. There you go, that looks fine. And another, let's go with pile pause. So we have blue, red, blue. And positive is 0.284, which is the one we're gonna be using. Right then. Let's see, where are you? There we go. I am using a Notepad++ with a plugin called a document monitor, which automatically monitors for the changes in the file, and it's like a Linux tail-f command for Notepad++, which automatically updates changes in a RPT log or any other file in that sense. So we have extracted these guys. That's what we need. Right? We have vault storage, and for the laughs, just for the shits and giggles, we will be snapping. I'm going to show you how to snap these safes to one of the buildings here. Let's say barracks, right? We'll be snapping. There we go. Land mill barracks selected. I'm gonna just raise this one a bit. Now, as I said, as I mentioned earlier, you can snap anything to anything you want. If you want that tower, right? You can add snap points to it, and you'll be able to snap it to freaking zombie if you want. That's fine. And we'll just add few snap points. I'm not sure why am I so precise now, but let's tag position here. Let's tag position here. I'm not gonna be precise anymore. Fuck that. And let's raise it a bit. Let's add friggin' position in here. Just for the shits and giggles, alright guys? And I'm gonna show you how whitelisting works. and we are extracting the data. Where's my mouse? God damn it. Right, there we go. I'll copy that one as well. Cool. We can leave the game now. Right, now let's open up a snappoints file. Again, I am using the one that is integrated into the game already. Okay, so you don't have to worry about this part. Let's clone it to another view. Don't need that anymore. And let's add these snap points. So here's how it works. This is the base class. Like, this is how my script finds stuff. It is looking for class snap building, and then it looks for the child classes like barrier, which consists of a whitelist of snap points where these items will be snapping to. This here is a preview object. I forgot to show you how to do the preview objects, but again, if you're using this snap building pro thingy, you can actually drop a preview object on the ground with F, and then you can use this tool to mark snap points to actually select a preview object and add snap points to it. If you know what I mean, you know, since it's dropped, you can walk around it, you can select it with that tool and create snap points for it. Pretty handy, isn't it? So we have, like for example here, H barrier of preview, which is inheriting a snap point whitelist from a base class barrier, and we have another preview like doing the same again, and then look here, we have just defined the class with nothing in it. I mean, it just inherits something. So here's how it works. We create a whitelist inside the class of barrier. Then we are taking this barrier, for example, preview, right? And we are inheriting whitelist from there, and we are defining points for this. So instead of doing points for every single object, what we're doing is we're just inheriting these points, right? But if you want to change points, if there is something like a broken offsets in a ghost, which is pretty popular thing here. Look at this example here. For example, we are inheriting whitelist from here, so the floor quarter will be snapping to these points here. However, the ghost is actually broken, so you know we are not telling floor quarter, which is the built item, to inherit points from preview anymore. Instead, we're just inheriting the whitelist, and we're doing points for that object separately. So a floor quarter and floor quarter preview, or the ghost object, will have different snap points actually. Unfortunately, there is nothing much you can do about it. This is how the objects were designed. Although we can still fix that, which is not a bad thing, right? Alright, so let's add our saves to the bottom of the file. Don't forget to leave this squiggly bracket in here, because that is a part of the snap building class, okay? Everything has to be inside here. Right, so we go in class and vault storage locked. You see in here it is all lowercase, which shouldn't matter in majority of cases. I don't think it matters. But I remember, if I remember correctly, these were uppercase. I just want to do it properly, properly. Right. So vault storage locked, and we are not in. Like, we have to create all of these whitelists and everything from the start for this guy. It is because we are not inheriting any whitelist from any other classes here, and that's purely because we're not really snapping a safe to a freaking wooden wall, or we're not snapping wooden wall to a safe. It wouldn't make sense, correct? We only want to snap a safe to another safe, or another safe that is unlocked, or the military barracks we just created. So we're gonna need to copy this whitelist here. So we're snapping to itself. Copy that over. Shit. What was it? Vault storage. Yeah, I think it was vault storage. I'm pretty sure it was. Without just locked, just vault storage. And we don't need the comma after this. You see, you need to do commas after every new row, but the last one always. You see, there's no comma here. There's no comma here. It doesn't end. It cannot end with a comma. That will be typo. It will not work. It will just break it. And we're gonna add land mill barracks there. If I remember correctly, it was like this. Land mill. It's supposed to be land mill barracks I. Huh, that's weird. I'm pretty sure the barracks were like this. Anyway, let's trust the script here. Alright, now we have whitelist, so the safe will be snapping to these guys here. Next we need points. Just copy this over, make it a bit easier. And we have pivot, which is the base point. Always leave it there. There's no harm in having it there. And we had a top. We had left, right. We had back and top. Again, no comma in last. So we have back. We have top. Left and right. Right, that looks fine. So now we'll just grab these points here. So again, we had the top position. That was the only one we needed. 1.23. 1.23. Let's grab the calculator. 1.23. My math sucks ass. 0.615. Fuck. She already forgot that. I just copied it. Oops, typo. We leave the top one. So the z-axis will be the same for the rest of the points. They will be in the center of from the bottom to top. It will be in the center of the safe. So the z-axis is done. The top part we want to center it. Okay, so 0, 0, 0x, 0y, and 1.23 in top. The back, let's do the left part first, because we did the top and then we had here, this is the left part, remember? And it was minus 0.362. And the longer the number, the more the further the point goes outside. So we'll leave it here because the number is still higher. It's 315, right? We're just gonna remove this part, which means the snap point will go a little bit more inside by a tenth of a centimeter inside the safe, which is just fine, you know. So again, just to clarify this. This is 1 meter. This is 10 centimeters. This is 1 centimeter. This is 1/10 of the centimeter, and this is 100th of the centimeter. This is 1,000th of the centimeter. Right. Now we have our height properly, and the right part is actually plus. Because you know how x and y starts. Minus x would be in left, plus x would be to the right, and coordinates in y would be positive y would be up, and negative y would be down. Same with the z. So this has to be positive actually. And we'll copy over the x-axis to the left side, but we'll make it negative instead. So the left is negative minus. And we'll leave y-axis in the center, because yes. And finally, for the back part, we only need to extract the y-axis. So we'll leave it at this, I guess. This looks fine. For the back, we go like this, and x is 0, of course. Obviously, it's because it's in the center, and we still have a half of the top. That's it. It's done with the snap points. All right. So, and the next thing, we're gonna quickly grab vault storage so we can still snap shit to a. We want to create points for vault storage while it's open as well. So double check. You see, squiggly brackets here. So we've finished working with vault storage locked. We're gonna need to make a new class for vault storage, which inherits everything from vault storage locked. Done. We just created snap points and whitelists for the vault storage. We're just copying everything here by using this command here. Class definition like this. Land mill barracks. All right. Let's make a new class. Land mill barracks. Just for the sake of the argument, I am gonna add just to make sure that the code is not broken. Code doesn't break. I am gonna add a whitelist to itself, which is not gonna, like, we're not gonna be working with it, but still, just because. Right. Just so the code works properly. Points. It doesn't matter what the name is and what all that kind of good stuff. What we're gonna do here is just gonna copy these points here. And manner like this. Doesn't matter what the name is, unless you are building actual barracks somehow. Then you can do this kind of shit. This is the 4 points we've created. Cool beans. You don't need the last part. Remove the comma. So, alright. Looks fine to me. Let's compile this shit. Show me. Yeah, done. This is the code. Let's go closer. My PPO manager is broken. For some reason it shows, it comes up as PPO prefix, and other tools are working just fine. So I don't know what the hell. What the hell, man? Anyway, we have it compiled. Let's place the files. Yeah. Alright, looks fine. Go away, calculator. Alright, let's launch the game. Let's see how it worked out. Alright, here we are. Some of the debug. Add some safety precautions. Do I have a safe? Yeah, I do. Alright, let's build a safe. You can see now it shows up that it has a snap point. It did not detect the house for some reason. Oh, there we go. Oop. Let's check. Let's select the back part only. A bit too far. Hey, buddy. So there you go. Now we just snap the freaking safe to a barracks. Now let's go test out how it works against other safes. So let's open this one. Since once you open the safe, its class name is changed. And that's purely because the way it works is these are actually two different objects. And you're actually deleting one as you open the safe. You're deleting your safe, mate. Alright. Place safe. Snap. Boom. Both a let me just press delete. Yeah, you see down the bottom it says vault storage, and that's vault storage locked. Let's go into snap. Snap point. Let's go with a pivot. Okay. Booyah! Magic. And let's snap them side by side, so we go back to auto snapping. Why does it still work? Oh, there we go. Go on the left side. Let's snap them to behinds. There we go. That looks really nice. So that's it, guys, and that is how you create snap points and do anything and anything and snap anything to anything, add snap points to anything and anyone. You can even add snap points to a freaking vehicle if you want. Obviously, if the vehicle drives away, the snap points will stay there. I mean, your object will stay there, it will not follow the car. You could make a code. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you around. Bye bye.